In the air left side, Gerard Dyson with the great speed in a day game. The ball will carry.
Oh,
and
my God.
makes a Willie Mays style catch.
Oh, what a play.
And they get the double play. Oh.
Chris Miller is our man to watch. And kids, if you want to see a guy that goes about it the right way, look no further than him. Steve, what's your read on him? Time for baseball on the show from the bank. Citizens Bank Park in Philadelphia. Chris Miller will stand in for the first.
Production like that, anytime you can get it, it makes a starter's life easier. Heck, it makes your whole staff breathe easier.
And this will get through into right, and he's aboard with a single. First two trips. 0-2 count. Here's the pitch. Heading out towards shallow right. Miller is there, and he puts this one away for the third out. Into the box now.
Have to lay off right there. That tight slider busting down and out of the zone. All that can do is tie you up.
Molina going back on it, but he won't have a play. This is down and into the gap. And he's 2 for 2 as he's in there with a double. Into the box.
Guys really haven't threatened him at all.
And he lays off ball 4. So now the potential tying run here is aboard late in the game.
You can bet he's going to see some fastballs in this at-bat. I'd be looking dead red.
Pitches a cold strike. The throw. And no throw, as it turns out, as he takes second with ease.
And here, he's representing the tying run, but he's able to use that speed to take second base with 1 out.
And he is going to tie this ball game late as this ball is down for extra bases. And the tying run comes around to score from second. It's a 3-3 game. Chris Miller will come forward now.
Things are starting to spiral here, and you've got to make sure this doesn't spin completely out of control.
Oh, it's on the ground to second. Did he get his double play? And he recovers to make the play, so a run is across the player of the game.
Our final line.
Yeah, you see a couple of hits for him in the ball game. This one was tight throughout, but in the end, he really helped lead his guys to this victory.
So that just about does it for EK. With the skyline in front of us, a look at Citizens Bank Park in the New York Mets and the Philadelphia Phillies. Played over the last week or so. Here's a fly ball now lifted in the air out to right. Miller is there, and he'll put it away to retire the side. Chris Miller will stand in and trying to bounce back from a loss last time out, but they've been in good form lately, 5-2 over their last 7.
They've already given their starter a 3-0 lead to work with here, so they're in good shape to maybe build on this recent run of good form.
Oh, and he misses the stop sign there as he heads for the plate. And he is out on a close play. Leading off the inning, and the pitch on 2-1. Oh, no, that screaming comebacker nailed him. Unable to recover. He's safe at first, and now the attention turns back to the guy on the mound. So, unfortunately, he'll be forced to leave the game. He's summoned now to take over following the injury.
Already been on base 3 times in this ballgame, so let's see if he can do it one more time.
Drives it the other way to deep right, but he's going to haul this one in on the run as he winds up just shy.
In any big hurry to challenge this guy again, I'd see if chase a bad pitch.
High in the air and deep to left center field. Ordonez ranging back at the track. Out of here. She was a wall scraper. So a solo shot here to left center field. The 396th of his career.
Boy, I want you to check out the location of where this pitch is in the strike zone. It's up and it's right down the middle. I mean, maybe you get away with that to a 220 hitting backup catcher, but
the world champion Kansas City Royals.
Payoff pitch. Swing and a drive deep to right. Down the line. And there it goes.
MLB The Show has baseball for you. Under the lights at Citizens Bank Park. Chris Miller. Lined hard toward right center. And call that a nice clean base hit, his first of the game. Oh, and this goes right past him. Around second now, heading for third. The relay throw, the tag, and he is out at third. Stepping in, Chris. And he swings here and sends one in the air deep down the right field line. A leap, but this is out of reach and off the wall. Around second now, and this ball still hasn't been fielded. And he is in there at third.
Get into a few problems here and there along the way, but aside from that, he was definitely a difference maker out there.
So that'll just about do it for Eric Karros, Steve Lyons, and our entire crew. Time for baseball on the show from the bench between the Milwaukee Brewers and the Philadelphia Phillies. Chris Miller. Hit hard towards second. That's in there. Base hit. Around third and being waved on home. And they're going to take a 1-0 lead as the run comes across to score. And he is in there. And then was a strikeout victim last time up.
Yeah, we'll see if he can get back to the swing he put on the ball in his first at-bat. He got himself a nice, solid line drive that just didn't fall.
And Chris Miller.
To try and come in and jam you, so you've got to be ready.
Here's a swing, and oh, man. Way out of here. Two-run shot to straightaway center. Number 397 for him now as he draws closer to 400 as they open it up to 6-2 now.
Well, they went out to get the lefty here to get the better matchup. This guy's an equal opportunity masher. Here he gets one out over the plate, and he uses that lefty-lefty.
4 RBIs for him in the ball game. He came through when they needed him to, and he was instrumental in the win.
So that just about does it for EK Psych. With the skyline in front of us, a look at Citizens Bank Park here in Philadelphia.
I bet he'd love to get himself that third hit. Those are the kind of games that puts a little extra pep in your step.
Heading out towards shallow right, and he'll hit into the outfield. Hit hard on the ground to the right. Oh, what a play! He gathers the throw. Not in time.
Oh, man.
Back to the infield. What a catch by Hicks in center.
Great concentration. Great over-the-shoulder catch.
Ruddy against Ruddy.
One of the best views you'll find in all of baseball. Downtown Pittsburgh. Settling in now.
They'd be looking to induce another ground ball out of him right here.
Hit hard on the ground towards second. And that's through for a base hit. Make him 1 for 2 in this one. Long throw to third. And he is in there. Hit in the air to right field. Moving under it, Miller. He makes the play, and that'll end. Chris Miller. And he comes back even at 2-2. High and deep to left center field. Culver going back on it, and this one is gone. A home run. Chris Miller has just cracked career home runs.
It's really a remarkable milestone, so we're definitely going to be watching his at-bats as he continues to approach it.
Well, a pretty good offensive show of force in this one. Probably at least a couple of players deserving. But, gentlemen, let's go ahead and give this man the nod as our top player of the game.
It's victory.
So that'll just about do it. For Eric Karros, Steve Lyons, and our entire crew, I'm Matt Vasgersian. This has been a presentation of MLB The Show. For more, don't forget to check out theshownation.com. The Phillies now from the north shore of the Allegheny River. There's a beautiful look at PNC Park.
Definite strikeout situation. So the big key here is, at the very least, find a pitch you can put in play.
Miller has it, and I'd be surprised if they send the runner. Miller will stand in, and they've been able to hold it.
Let's see if I could make him go out of the zone, maybe chase a bad pitch.
High and deep to left center field. Hines racing back, still ranging back. Gone! So a 2-run shot to left center. Number 399 now for his career. And this lead has been cut to just 6 now.
Time to kind of sit back and reflect on a few of the big home runs that he's had.
Yeah, me too. That's important, I think. 400 home runs is pretty remarkable, and he's starting to enter the discussion of the all-time great home run hitters.
Of the game.
Yeah, he delivered more than once with runners in scoring position. Finished with 5 RBIs, and that was more than enough to lead his guy.
Afternoon baseball on tap between the Philadelphia Phillies and the Pittsburgh Pirates. Time now for a glance at the Phillies batting order in this one. Anybody catch your eye, Eric?
Well, guys, everybody should be looking out for that guy in the number 3 spot.
Chris Miller stands in for the
win this series and take 2 out of 3 if they can just take care of business here.
ground ball right side. And the throw will go to second as they get the force out. But he'll put this chance to drive in a run here in the early going. And there he goes towards second. Swing and a ball hit out toward right center. Messer on the move. And the runner from third crosses the plate. And the run will score all the way from first. It's a 2-0 ball game. Game up. Hit the other way out toward right field. Miller over to his left. 1 away at Mendoza line.
Well, he's been scuffling through this year, but over the last 10 games he's been good, hitting over 350.
Miller hit high and deep to straightaway right field. Miller going back on it. He makes the catch, and the runner from second will tag and head for third. And he'll move up to third now. Runners Chris Miller. Time. Right side hit hard. And that gets through, so he'll have his first base hit, make him 1 for 4 in the game now. Pulls this one in the air out to left. Shepard sprinting after it, but he can't get to it, and this might clear the bases. 1 run scores. The runner from second crosses the plate.
He did it in style. He joins the 3,000 hit club with a home run. 18,000 men have played Major League Baseball. Only 29 have had 3,000 hits. And Alex Rodriguez.
Sun starting to set now over Great America between the Philadelphia Phillies and the Cincinnati Reds. Time now for a glance at the Phillies batting order in this one. What's the key for them to win this series opener, Steve?
Well, we know these guys can swing the bat. They're in the
Chris Miller readies for
hit like that anytime you can get it. It makes a starter's life easier. Heck, it makes your whole staff breathe easier.
And that'll get down out there near the wall. He'll take the turn and head for second. And he is in the scoring position. Hit hard back up the middle. And that is through into center field. A base hit. And they're going to take a 1-0 lead. Chris Miller.
Load the bases. He's still got a couple pitches to play with, but I'd expect this one to be somewhere in the strike zone.
Hit hard up the middle, and that's through into center field. Base hit. Now a long throw to third, and they won't come close to getting him. He's in there at third. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. High fly ball out to deep right field. Miller going back on it. He gets there and makes a fine.
The Tigers are showing out defensively in this series. How about that from Ghost?
And the pitch. Breaking ball lifted in the air to center field. Kiermaier going back to the track at the wall. Jumps up.
Sun starting to set now over Great American Ballpark in Cincinnati. Chris Miller will stand in for. High in the air and deep to left center field. Robertson looks up. Gone! So a solo shot here to left center field, and a milestone, number 400 for his career, and it's given the Phils a 2-1 lead. There it goes, 400 career home runs. What a moment. It's a level reached by some awfully impressive hitters, and now he's one of them.
And this is one of those career-defining numbers, the 400 home run club. And as he continues to rise up the all-time charts, I think it's pretty safe to say that he's going to start being mentioned among the greatest power hitters to ever play this game.
Yeah, this is great. He's already surpassed some great hitters, so he's definitely in good company now. He certainly deserves the recognition he's getting from these fans and from his teammates.
Chris Miller will stand in yet again as we flash you back to the middle innings. This was a turning point here, a solo home run that was really one of the key at-bats of the ball game to this point. Hits this one hard the other way, and that is just past his outstretched glove, and that ought to be a base hit.
Done much through his first 3 plate appearances, but he could make up for all of that with a base hit right here.
Swing and a looper to left, and they'll extend their lead even further as the run's in to score from third, and the runner from second is in to score.
Now the pitch. That ball's hit down the right field line, slicing, and it's a fair ball. Scoring is Marisnik. They're going to Springer. 2-run double. Astros go on top 4-3.
Now bends in for the sign. Comes set. Here's the payoff pitch from Familia to Fowler on the way.